with your car?
Well, he hasn't come to tie it up yet.
Okay.
Still can't find the title. Now I have a new problem.
What's that?
Well, apparently some people have been complaining of a smell in the hallway, and the manager thinks it's my apartment, and it's always smelling like that ever since I moved in here 5 years ago. And it's time for me to renew my lease. Now she's saying she might not let me renew my lease.
How quickly can you get that place cleaned up?
Not by the time I would have. Well, I'm supposed to renew my lease next week.
Oh.
And I'm gone this week.
Okay.
And then between that, you know, and that doesn't even take care of the problem, because that hallway was stinking of sewage when I moved in. I mean, it always smells.
Okay.
And I told her that, and she's kind of brushing it off. I took out the cat litter today. My cousin was supposed to come in and check on my cat when I was gone, and she never did.
Nice. Oh, God.
So I've just, ever since I came home, I almost put my hand through a window. I mean, I'm supposed to take William tomorrow and clean out the blue room at the lake, and I'm thinking, you know, I might actually come back after William might have to be there with relatives alone. I might just have to come home.
Okay.
Because I am so stressed out.
Right.
Between the car and the apartment, and the manager being a biatch. And she was, and I thought the old manager was bad.
Right.
I mean, and the guy who was supposed to come tie it off said he would come today, but he hasn't come yet. And I'm like, well, what if he decides that he can't do it, and by the time William comes tomorrow, or I want to go to the lake, the stupid exhaust thing is still on the ground.
Well, if I could force your truck open tomorrow, how long would it take for us to unload it, just to get everything out of it?
Well, that's not the issue. The issue is that I have to have it towed if I can't get the thing off the ground.
Well, I'll send you an email later. I've got several thoughts on that, and you've got a lot you're juggling right now. So I'd rather give you an email you can read once you have a minute to catch your breath. So.
And I've also decided to scrap metal it. I talked to my uncle, because he was the first one I called about doing the car thing. And he thinks I will get more money for it if I scrap metal it, and they can tow it the same day. But I need the freaking title.
Did you call the scrap metal police? They might not need the title.
They need the title.
Probably to prove you actually own the car instead of having to tow someone else's car. Yeah.
Just the timing, and between the heat and fainting this morning, I don't know what to do anymore. And I wish I could move, but I have nowhere to go.
Well, you know. Go ahead.
My mom and I talked about it on the drive back. And I would only have less than a month to get out, and I was supposed to house sit for someone again this month, and I've already told them I can't do it.
Right.
And I don't know.
Well, what I would do is this. It sounds like your manager has it out for you. So I would, and it, like you need anything more to think about. I would just start to think of what you might have to do if she evicts you, because she's got cause to. So you may have to think about where you're going to end up. And then what I would do is, if she evicts you, tell her to kiss your butt, and you'll make the cops come and haul crap out. Make it uncomfortable for her, because she's clearly not being a reasonable person.
So what if I clean out my apartment and that smell is still there? And it's been there since I moved in here.
But Heather,
well, before I moved in here.
Yeah.
It could be the person across the hall for me.
But last time I was there, Heather, the place smelled like ammonia so bad that the only way you're going to ever get that smell out is to rip off the carpet and replace it.
She doesn't say it's pneumonia. She says it's a garbage smell. But yet, I looked into the apartment of my neighbor, and she has as much crap as I do. So it could be anybody.
Yeah.
And I have a friend who lives in a different building, and all of the hallways smell like garbage.
Well,
It's just because of the old buildings.
yeah, I mean, it's probably a musty floor and things like that. Yeah,
I mean, I know I have to clean out the apartment, and I told her that I was going to, in July and August, be cleaning things out to the point where I'm going to have a professional cleaner come in and do the bathroom and the kitchen.
right.
And she said, well, you have to do that in the next week. And I'm like, I can't do that in the next week.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, based on what you're telling me, she's got it out for you. But just take one bite-sized thing off at a time. Just deal with the car. Even if you can't find the photocopy of the title, you go in there with your identification. Do you have a copy of the registration for the car at all? or no?
The car's not registered.
I know.
I have a photocopy of the title, but they want the original title.
No, I'm just talking about the Secretary of State, because you got to go there either way to get a.
It costs $50 to get a new title, and I'm not going to do that.
Okay, well, and the towing and the scrapyard needs a title too.
Yeah, I know that.
So what are you going to do?
Well, if I have time to find it, I will. I just can't do it all before tomorrow.
Yeah,
That's my problem.
yeah, I understand. Okay, well,
And I'm sorry to vent at you.
no,
but
it's okay. I don't take it
I-
personally. I know it sucks.
she should have dealt with the car a long time ago. But then her talking about the hallway stinks. It always stinks. It was like that when I looked at the apartment.
Yeah, I'm sure
And
some.
even the time frame where my apartment was cleaned and I don't smell it, I go into the hallway and it's a musty smell.
Yeah, it's
It's always been
it's the
there.
carpet, nasty old carpet, and but anyway, if you think of everything at the same time, your head's gonna explode. Focus on the car first. Try to find the title. That's the first thing you can do. I will come tomorrow, and I will bring a breaker bar to pop the trunk open. Would that help?
Sure.
Okay. You definitely want to pop the trunk open, and if your handyman comes today, he should be able to do it. So call me if you don't need it. But if I don't hear from you, I'll bring a pry bar.
Okay.
All right. Well, stay in touch.
All right.
I don't know if Will texted you or not. I got hired at that place I interviewed at, so I start that job Monday.
Well, what job is that?
I'll be a mechanic at a Midas shop.
They did a run a background check.
Oh, they know. I told them all. I got William in the car, please. I told them all about everything of my past.
Well, all companies will do that.
But they've already done it, and they're cool with it. They're fine.
Okay.
This is sort of a ma and pa operation, sort of a deal, father and son, and they're cool. They offered me the job right away today, so I took it. It doesn't pay much; it's $12 an hour, but I'll be doing 47 hours a week, and I'm gonna send my mom and dad a letter, an email. I'll copy you on it just so you know what I said to them, because they're gonna really need to step up to help with William.
Okay. So I wasn't gonna bring it up because I'm so stressed out, but would William? Your point.
Would what? Say what?
If you can't go because you're working?
Oh.
He and I go. Would that be okay for him? Even though I can't ride the couple rides that he really likes to ride with you.
Yeah.
That would be fine.
I asked the manager about. I told him I've got a couple things planned for the summer, including 2 days at Cedar Point, which is really only one. And he said not a problem. So they'll let me off for that. I've got a couple doctor appointments. They'll let me off for that. The guy seems really cool.
Well, I can't do July 25th.
Okay.
So I was gonna text you a few days that I think we can choose from. That I think is not when William's at the YMCA.
Well, let's do it. If we can finalize it this week, because when I go in on Monday, I want to give him my list of days I need off.
Okay.
All right. Well, good luck with things.
Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow, William.
Alright, am I going to the wake on 2nd and you come back at your house?
I don't know yet if I'm gonna come back or not.
Are we still doing Denny's in the Marlboro?
Are you gonna pay for Denny's?
Yeah. I got $20, right?
But you're getting more than $20. I'm paying you back tomorrow for lunch you paid for today. He'll have money. He's got plenty of money.
All right, Denny's shouldn't cost $20 because I have a coupon for them too, and I might just get coffee and cheesecake and that's it.
Okay.
Yes, William. We can't go to the bank, but we can go to the library. We can go to Denny's. And we're gonna have to go to Myers. Okay. And then we'll go to the lake. And if my mom's handyman is the one coming over to do the car.
Okay.
And last time I talked to him, he said if he can't do it today, he's gonna try and come before work tomorrow. And he's pretty reliable, so I have my fingers crossed that he can tie it up and it won't fall back off. That's my worry.
All right.
But the office is closed the 4th and the 5th, and then it's weekend and they're not here.
Right.
So it may be okay.
Yeah, it could be all right. To tie the pipe up. If they're being jerks to you, I would just say, hey, listen, I plan on tying that pipe up, but I want to see in the lease where that is an issue, because they could be just jacking you around. And if they were to tow your car away based on a lie, then you can sue them. So find your lease or whatever and try to see where it says about cars and how they're maintained and stuff.
Okay.
All right, well, hang in there. I'll be around all day if you want to call. So, and don't be worried about venting. And you're going through a lot of shit right now, and I understand.
Well, I'm glad you got the job.
Thank you.
12 an hour is better than nothing.
That's exactly it. So, all right, well, we'll talk to you soon then.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, your mom is really stressed out. But the problem is, I'm not hating on your mom or anything. But
In 1/10 of a mile, turn left onto St. Andrews Street.